Back at your high school, man. First camp for yourself, first skills camp. How's it feel to just to be back here?
It feels great. It was a great showing today. A lot of kids came out. We had great coaches. It's just a great feeling to come back to Bluffton, during this time and to be able to throw my first camp.
What inspired you to get this thing going?
Really, honestly, a lot of my peers, a lot of my teammates that I look up to that's older than me, I just see how they do it and the impact they have on their communities and the things that they do. So I knew it was going to be something that I wanted to do.
What was this day like for you? Just seeing the kids' smiles and just obviously teaching them some of the things that you know.
It was amazing. These are young kids that was out here today, but it was really inspiring just hearing them talk about specific plays, hearing them talk about the stuff that I don't normally think about. Even though they're younger, it was just a great feel all around.
Usually for athletes, kind of as their career develops, they think about one thing that they wanted to know as they were younger. What's some of the things that you want to teach these younger athletes?
I would just say just getting exposed to different things. It's a smaller community over here, obviously on this side of Indiana, and I feel like the toughest thing for me just moving up levels was this exposure of everything. So that's why I wanted to bring the coaches that I brought out here from my college, and just have them be exposed to different people from different backgrounds for this and for that. So I feel like that'll be the biggest thing.
And kind of reflecting on your career a little bit here, how you hope to kind of inspire the kids around here in the Bluffton area as well as other areas in the community?
Honestly, just being a part of it. It's a crazy life that I'm living right now. But any chance I try to get back, I always try to do something, do an appearance, go to Brown Sugar, my family's business, or just something like that, just to be involved with the community, just to inspire.
Just how nice is it when you get a chance to come back as often that you can?
It's great. Every time, it's the road coming in, it just feels like home. I spent a lot of time here, so it feels great.
What's maybe that one thing you want these kids to leave this field today, just to learn, not just about football, but about life in general?
I'll just say just persistence. Everybody, you can't really depend on anybody else to give you validation of what you're doing. You got to grow within yourself and understand that you put in enough work, or you did everything you needed to do so that you can be successful wherever that is. So I say persistence.
For yourself, just how have you seen yourself grow this past year? Change your quarterback, just getting ready for this next season ahead.
I would say it's been major growth. The NFL isn't easy. A lot of the times, a lot of people watch the games and think it's an easy game. But I feel like I'm getting to where I need to be. The guys on the team, being great teammates. I'm being a great teammate now. So it's on the up and up, and I'm very excited for this year. This is going to be the year that I really make a name for myself.
So then kind of looking back on your couple years in the NFL, how did you kind of carve that role out for yourself on the Seahawks?
Really, honestly, I wouldn't change anything that's happened. I've faced a lot of adversity with injuries, with stuff that didn't have anything to do with football. So I have a strong callus now, to be prepared for anything, to just be the person that I am now. I feel comfortable with that just from going through so much adversity.
You mentioned those injuries. What's kind of your mentality? How you feeling going about yourself going into this third season?
I feel great. Yeah, I feel like I'm in shape. I feel like my body is holding on. I've done a lot of things to learn more about my body. Did a lot of things with different people to help me learn as well. So I feel like now I feel centered.
Surrounded by some big-time players, Russell Wilson, DK. What have you learned from those guys?
Really just being a professional. Everybody gets to the NFL and thinks the process of how you got here kind of stops. And I think that's one of the problems with the NFL, with that mindset. But those guys, they come to work every day. It's not a day where they're not in there at 5 a.m. doing whatever they're doing. So I just try to follow along and apply whatever they're doing with their process to my process.